overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by each hour, and you overtake it. Every moon that I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment that I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by each hour, and you overtake it. Every moment that I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment that I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why.
Hello there, people.
Hi, everybody. This is Saphirianosis, and this is a cat. And this cat decided to say, "Hey, Saphiria, you should try this game."
That
And I was like, "Sure."
is a very addictive game.
I'm going in blind, except for what Cat has told me. But from what I've heard, it's kind of like a social deduction game. So
Yeah, it's kind of like Mafia. I guess the best way to show it off is just start. Like Mafia, but you're not a villager, you're the one who's assigned between the villagers.
There's one evil among all characters. Find and kill it.
Yeah. So each card has its own effects and what it will do. You can hover over them to see what they will do. Go over the rules. So you got villagers, outcasts, minions, and demons. Villagers will be the blue ones. Outcasts will be yellow, minions orange, and demons red. And outcasts will have both good and bads. And minions will have less detrimental effects, but be evil and you have to take them out. And then demons will have more detrimental effects and also have to be taken out. You can hit tab to see what cards are in play at any time. So just reveal the cards. There's no real bad for to keep you on thin unless you have a specific cards that we won't run into until way later. Like it's literally the last one you unlock.
So should I reveal them all right now, or?
Yeah, just reveal them all. There's no reason not to until he gets... Currently in this version, there's only 2 cards that make it so that revealing has any upside or downside. And one of them just makes it so you can't reveal the last card until you kill it. And the other one, I'll explain when it comes up.
I'm pretty sure I know that one of these motherfuckers is lying to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
There can only be one of a card unless the card's affixed makes there multiple.
Okay, you are a demon.
One of them is lying, and you just have to figure out which one's lying.
Die, bitch.
Now we've got new cards.
Alright. Okay. 4 is a real gem crafter, and they're saying 3 is good. Therefore...
Yeah.
There's just so much corroborating on that.
Wretch makes things a bit interesting. It's the first outcast you get. So basically, all other cards will think it's an evil minion. Except for one which specifically targets Outcast. So that's an active ability. You have to actively use it.
Okay, so neither of these are evil if we believe you. That is saying that they're good. There's a wretch right there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So
they're saying that this
it would
is
have to be
good,
7
good.
because yeah, there's only
I
one
think
thing that
so,
can
but
lie
also-
currently. Yeah. An important thing, if it has an active ability and it's evil or it's lying, the ability won't work, or it will lie when it works. But the evil judge will always say, but it won't always say somebody's lying. It will always say the opposite. So if somebody's lying, it'll say it's saying the truth. And if they're saying the truth, they'll say they're lying. 1 second.
So either 6 or 4 is evil. And it's probably 6. And it's probably also 1 because 1 said that they're evil. Yeah, okay, so they're lying, and since they're saying that that is, it also means that, so bippity boppity, your life is my property. I'm having fun with this.
Aggressive. I am back. Sorry.
Oh. A knight cannot
Oh yeah,
die.
Bombardier is interesting. I had to dash for a sec because that stupid three prince got jammed up
So
again.
one of these two's a fucking liar. This guy is saying there. And I want to try and assume.
So something you can do is being
one is good, so that's
they
a
will
lie
always
right there, but
lie,
they're an outcast, so
even if it would benefit them to not lie. So you could have the jester target somebody you know is good. You have to pick 3 people. So 2 is probably good, I'd say. So I'd say that would mean 3 and 7 are probably bad.
Yeah, that's right.
You can also just freely attack the knights, because the knight's ability means that unless they're lying, they won't die. So the knight is usually a free attack.
You cannot reveal the last card.
Yeah, which is one of the 2 cards that actually affect by flipping. This just means that until we kill the witch, one of the cards can't be revealed.
Fuck. I wonder.
Yeah. Actually, bet lovers is probably evil because of what?
Yeah, they're saying both of them are saying it. So
Yeah. And that's the witch secret revealed last.
she was
Well,
evil, and those two
yeah.
aren't. So I mean, I guess you're right.
We attack on the night, I guess? Because their abilities, they can't die, so they only die if they're evil. But if they're evil or they're lying, later there is a way for good people to lie.
A second.
Always. And you know, I just realized why I'm having audio issues.
Okay.
Trying to has hole in my cords
We'll
for
just
my
flip everything
headset.
right now.
Yep.
Okay, we don't have a witch. Let's analyze
Again, you can
everything.
hit
Okay,
tab to
so
see what cards are in
this
play.
is Dizzy.
If it's dizzy, that means it's evil or corrupted. Corrupted means that another card is forcing it to lie. And we don't have any cards that can force a lie, so it's evil.
Later. Twin Minion is one card away from closest evil. And since you said there were no evils adjacent to you,
It's mine. Nether is weird. I've never been able to use it effectively. So you gotta have the ascension level, that means things are gonna be a little more difficult. You know which? But
there's two evils.
that's not
here.
past mid.
Okay.
Because there's
Huh?
only one evil in play.
Alright, so this
It's
is
saying
evil.
there's two evils. Yeah. Why adjacent, which is the
You are
wretch.
not a help.
Ooh,
Alright,
so we
let's
got
see.
corruption now. Corruption forces a card to Y. So you gotta look out for lying good people now. If you hover over a card, it will actually show an arrow of who's they're talking about. So they're talking about Bombarder and Slayer. So I think it could be the judge, because the lover is saying there's one evil, and the poisoner. We actually check who's in play. Hit tab.
Hit what?
Hit tab. Okay, so yeah, there's a minion and poisoner. This shows you what cards can show up in this run. They're not all guaranteed to, but these are the ones that will appear. may have to remove the this thing. I'm thinking it's the judge. Because Thard is saying that there's one corrupting.
Okay, well, now we have a situation. You're correct.
Oh, it's the minion. I thought it was a place there. Because Bard was saying there's one corrupted.
The 2 away. Wouldn't that be 1-2?
Yeah. I'd say it's either
Wait a
a
second.
Slayer or Bombarded.
No. Nice real.
You can kill the knight if it's corrupted.
Yeah, I just tried it right now.
Yeah. So it's not corrupted. If you hit the minion, then if it does more than 10, then we know it's if it does more than one, then we'll have to have humans video. Okay, that's not possible. There we go. So it's poisoning the bombarder. I know, it's poisoning the bars. And it says at the end there who has crafted.
Okay.
Fortune teller is really good.
Let's see. Okay.
Rambler. That's actually a new one.
2 characters.
In the game get an update? Oh yeah, it literally got updates. Like, between... I played this last night, so it got updates at like 2 a.m. or something. Yeah, Rambler is entirely new.
They're saying that the first person's good. And so, if we believe them, those
But
two are
Orc is
those...
also accusing 2 and 3.
No, they're accusing 2 and 8. Or 6 and 4. No, wait, or just 6 possibly. Is this saying 2 or 3 is a minion?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, and that's saying that's good. And so if we're believing that these are equidistant, and that
No, closest evil is equidistant, means that the 2 evils are equal. So that would mean, for example, 8 and 2, 7 and 3, 6 and 4.
yes, that's what I was saying.
But
But we just proved that they're not it. So the chances that this person is a motherfucker is very high.
you can use the Slayer full if we kill.
Oops.
The Slayer
Okay.
won't count towards our step. So I'd say use that on the Enlightened, maybe?
Nope.
So that means either Slayer or Enlightened. Slayer is bad or both are good.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna... Damn it!
Right?
I misinterpreted equidistant. I really misinterpreted equidistant.
Yeah, I did too. I thought you were onto it.
I thought it would have to be those two then.
Yeah, same. I was thinking it would have to be
Oh, wait,
6
no,
or
that's
4.
right, because he's gonna read that as equal distance.
Oh yeah,
We're
because
gonna
it's
do it.
because Wretch.
I'm a
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, Wretch really goes a whole bunch into it.
Which number 3 or 5 is the witch? Are they now? Ba is 1 card away from the closest.
Check if we have a poisoner.
No.
We don't. So that means that we
Well, number 4
don't have
is
to
the
worry about
witch.
corruption.
There's no corrupted characters.
Yeah, so that's true.
Alright. So it's either 3 or 5 or 1 or 4, which means that it's probably 1.
Yeah.
Oh, but he couldn't kill 1!
Meaning either
So it's either
Oracle's
4,
Gambit or Slayer's bad.
but that means that this is also
It
true.
can't be 4 because 4 is saying the truth.
But it also can't be...
Slayer could be bad. Because the billing will also be out if Slayer is bad. That means that
And if they
3 or
couldn't
5
kill 1...
is the witch. Yeah. Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor is annoying. It will randomly turn somebody into a corrupted. But if you use its ability on a corrupted character, that will tell you who the evil is.
Interesting.
And Alchemist just removes corruption from up to 4 characters as a deceptive wheel on range. Here's that 4 Mira's characters.
Alright, sorry, people are demanding
worries.
my attention. Okay. Apparently they are. Except apparently they're not. You know what? I want you to shut up. Alright. No evil's adjacent to you. Number 1 is good. Okay.
Yeah. But we've got Plague
2
Doctor,
or
meaning we've
4
got
is a minion.
Admire.
Let me think. Now, the Rambler... picked, then the character's disguise is silenced.
I mean, he won't talk if that he is.
Yep.
He won't talk if he isn't evil. But he will if he's corrupted.
Either number 2 or number 4 is a minion, apparently.
Do we have a poisoner?
We don't. We have a bot
So that means,
and a minion.
yeah. Wait,
You're
look at
saying one is
Bond's
good.
description again?
What?
What was Bond's description again? If it's annoying. Okay, so they added Outcast into the deck. Okay. I thought it said that they hide as an outcast.
Judge has done nothing yet.
Yeah.
But... okay, so that means that... okay, so we could not
Hide
kill
the
the judge.
Plague Doctor on the Slayer, maybe?
On the hill?
'Cause that will tell us. Plague Doctor on the Slayer. Because that would tell us if they're corrupted or... So either slaying is bad or they're just good.
And the judge is saying that number 2 is lying.
Oh, Slayer is probably bad. Yeah, because
So it's
you have
either
to be Slayer and Gem Crafter
and
then.
Judge,
Because Gem
or
Crafter is
the
validating
lovers and
Slayer.
the Slayer. But either way,
You know. Okay, so it has to be a Judge. Judge has to be bad. Or no. Judge is corrupted.
yeah.
Judge is corrupted. That's what it is. The Judge isn't bad. Lover's the same but truth.
I'm sorry, I'm a fucking idiot.
Though, you're fine. This is why I said that we should do it together. Because it can be very...
Closest evil is clockwise.
Can be very
Closest evil is counterclockwise. Gee, I wonder what happened. I cured 2 corruptions.
That... Do we have poison there?
They're a plague doctor.
Yeah, but Blade Doctor only does one option.
So that
So yeah,
means this dude's
Alchemist has to
lying.
be lying.
Later. Or not!
But
they
they
were
were
the one that was corrupted!
Yeah.
Wait. But then that means that they're both telling the truth.
Though.
Oh, I forgot they're outcasts.
Yeah, Outcast and Super come evil.
My brain is starting to try and shortcut everything, and I'm just being stupid because of it.
No ways. The way in the game.
Sorry.
Oh,
Which-
they're influential. Swang it? I know. So you've got Witch. So, according to Hunter, it would be Enlightened or Scout.
But someone's lying, too.
Yeah.
Problem is, at this point, what do we trust? I feel like what it is that we just have to start guessing.
Try using the play doctor on Hunter. Okay, so
1,
they're
2, 3,
either evil and telling
or
the truth.
1, 2, 3. So that means either the Enlightened or the Scout is evil.
Yeah. I'm
Hold on.
thinking maybe
There is one evil among those 3.
Doubts, probably.
One or 5 is evil?
that's-
False.
But we have not found the corrupted, so it could be fortune teller.
That is true. Both of them could be corrupted. But it's kind of either one of those.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's scouts.
I'm going to trust you, but I think it's Enlightened.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, was wrong. What the
What?
fuck?
Oh, is witch in the one that they get revealed? Well,
Wait, so, but we... Exact words, it wasn't corrupted. Fucking hell.
yeah. That's the downside of that.
One card out in the closest evil. 1, 5, or 6. So if we believe you, one of you is it. And we don't have anyone that can corrupt.
That would hit the knights just in case.
Nope, that's just 9. One is a real
Yeah.
hunter. Okay, so you or you? Now you think that knight's evil, which you've established they aren't.
So it has to be 6.
Mother witch, god damn it! And a poison. Fuck
And a
this game.
poisoner. Don't worry, you haven't run into the most annoying card.
Alright.
There are 2 that trump witch and poisoner.
Hold on. Well, we found the one who was
So
corrupted.
that means I know. No, they could. Your land told us that they're corrupted. I know what happened. It's 8 or 6. 8 or 6 use the poisoner. Because poisoner can waste his corruption if he hits certain cards, like the wretch. Because the wretch can't be corrupted. It has to be 8 or 6. It's 6 because they're saying no evil's adjacent and wretch registers as evil. So that has to be a line. Just the witch now.
I wonder where the witch could be. Poisoner is one card away from
and
the
Scout
closest
says-
evil. Oh gee, I wonder who.
Wait.
I'm good. No, you're a witch.
Your Fester is my favorite for just how simple it is. Straight up, I'm evil or I'm good.
Uh-huh. One of these hunters has to be
Yeah.
a fucker. It has to be a fucker. Okay, we got what
Oh.
that hunter.
So
That
there
means it's
has
a
to be a
knitter.
line then.
Wait,
What evils do
But-
we have?
wait, what the fuck?
I'm also confused.
But they were able to.
I know what's
kill-
going on. 8 is a wretch. It has to be a wretch, and it's registering as evil.
No, it's not.
the knitter-
because this is the one that.
So,
That's one card away.
yeah. So they're mine.
Oh my god, they were both evil.
Yeah, that can happen.
I hate this game so much.
It is a fun game.
I love it, but I hate it. Fuck.
I'll just you wait for the puka. Once you run into that one, you will love me run to a witch.
Oh my god. Alright, let's figure this out.
Man.
Oh my god, 3 people are corrupted.
That too,
Trust no one.
yeah. Yeah, so... Empress of the Keys in 2, 4,
I'm actually more inclined to
7.
distrust everyone in this round.
Yeah. The only one I think is good is 5?
3 is
Oh,
evil.
there we go.
6 is corrupted. And you're the
Wait.
one that was corrupted.
Yeah. So that means that 2, 4, and
But you're
7
for
are
as a poisoner, so that's correct.
probably good. And they... Poison was vouching for Scout, so
You
Scout
did their
is
job,
probably
so
evil.
You are correct. You're corrupted, so
Actually,
I'm not
no, it's-
listening to you. So it's one
It's
of these
confirmed
two?
it's Scouts. Because the poisoner was lying in their vouch. Meaning that their belching target has to be evil.
But they couldn't kill them just now. But
Yeah,
if they're
because they're
evil, they wouldn't
corrupted.
anyway.
Because the poisoner corrupted Slayer. Because Slayer only poisons next to them. They cut poison one target next to them.
Okay, so what I'm getting
Tag to
here
be the Slayer.
is I pick one of these two.
It's Scouts. Because see how the poisoner is saying one is a real Scout?
I'm sorry,
The
but
evil
when there's so much
always lie.
information
They
to
lie
juggle,
to
my
offend.
brain just stops working.
No ways. Oh, doppelganger. Doppelganger is annoying. That means that anyone could be an outcast now. We have a lot of outcasts. Oh, it has to be one of those alchemists. I'm thinking the one next to Bombarder,
Hold on.
because the counter is always next to an outcast.
4 is evil and 4 is corrupt.
Plague Doctor, it has to be lying then. The name of the counselor.
So
The
I mean
one
that
of the
you-
alchemists is evil. Use Jester, maybe?
So I'm doing. There's one evil among
There's-
1, 2, and 3. Fuck.
Damn it. The god doppelganger to get you
What?
an extra.
What's blocking it? What?
That's just a witch that can occur sometimes. It should appear again if you press tab.
That's normally how it is.
Yeah.
2, 5,
It is a playtest.
8. Two cards away from the you're suspicious is what you are. Hold on.
I just saw him with you, actually. Because they're 2 cards away from Wretch.
I'm going to try
So-
something.
And It would have to be the
What
lower
the fuck
Empress.
do you mean?
Because it's 2 cards away from Wretch, which registers evil.
Yeah, well, it's also next to the Bombardier.
Yeah, but counts work being on either side of the Bombardier. I'm thinking it's Lover,
Explain? Because I'm pretty sure outcasts are supposed to show up as evil. Or is
though.
that
Only
just
the Wretch
that
shows
does
up
that?
as evil.
It's only the Wretch.
That's the Wretch's ability.
Okay, I wish I fucking knew that.
Yeah. I think it's the top Empress.
Yeah, if I had noticed
Because
that
the
there were two
Bomblin
Empresses,
called
I
out.
probably would have fucking done that.
Yeah. The Bomblin called her Oh.
I mean, that one called that.
Actually, no, it's Lovers. Because Lovers should be saying 2 because it's next to the Wretch and the Bomblin. But it's saying 1, so it has to be lying.
Okay.
Let's count for is always next to an outcast. Lounge, my least favorite card.
When disguised as a random not-in-play villager, you are corrupted and you lie and cannot be cured. Wow.
Yeah, but Truck is just annoying.
Oh no. There's 2 of them.
Oh god. And those Rainbow Boyers ability.
I fucking hate
Here's
this
the worst
round.
one. Yeah. There's now worse outcasts that could have been doubled.
Okay, that was free.
Yeah.
So, we know the knight's okay. Number 4? Or number...
Yeah, but... Use the Plague Doctor on Orkney?
on Hill?
Actually, use the Judge on Orkney. Judge on 7. But, so we know 7 is white. We could test it if it's corrupted.
They're not corrupted, but they are lying.
So
Why did I
Judge
do
is
that?
lying then.
I'm actually just fucking stupid.
No, I was thinking the same. I'm just a stupid docular. Then Judge has to be lying then. Well,
We're both fucking...
either outcast. Wow, no. Okay.
This game is making
It's better
me
than
hate
if
my
we
life.
went for the
This game is
method
making
of
me...
things.
This game is making me hate my life.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Fortune teller on lover, maybe? But well, now we know Bombard it. Had be
Now we know
evil
what?
then. That should be Bombardier Bay because Gem Crafter is lying. Less Judge is lying too.
I didn't mean to click you. Okay, let's play a little game then.
Okay, they're saying the truth. So bomb judges lying. So that means
So that
9
means
is
we
good.
don't have to play you don't have to play Russian roulette with that.
Yeah.
What evil is adjacent to them?
So it would have to be fortune
Let's
teller.
play. Oh, guess we need to play a little
But
game
then-
called guessing. But I think this is more likely to be the
You
one.
know, I'm agreeing with you here.
Fuck!
Damn it.
Got about the goddamn poisoner.
Well, poison to even mad that.
Okay, we don't need to worry about lying.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Alchemist is saying the truth. Because there's no corrupted. Norton's lying because 3 and 5 can't be evil. Though 6 is evil.
3 can't be evil. 5 also can't be evil.
Yeah. So that means that 6 is bad.
And that was right. The closest evil was counterclockwise.
Yeah.
So you're fine. And there's one evil adjacent.
That means that
means-
that would be 9.
What?
Because numbers is pointing to 9.
Among 1, 2, and 9, there are 2 evils.
Hmm. Smarter than me. I was thinking it was 9. Oh, it was wretch. That's how it was.
If I had
Kevin.
known that, then this would have
That's
been
gay.
a lot harder to deduce.
Yeah. Ooh, the pink gum, my least favorite. But this,
You've
yeah,
said that twice
adjacent
already.
ones. Yeah. That always trips me up.
1 second.
Wait a second.
I hate this. You're dizzy. First of all, Knight does not need to be stabbed.
The only gut chapped again.
Hi, Sophie. They're both saying they cured a corruption.
They're both lying because confess.
Could they not cure each
I think the
other's
top
corruption?
one is evil. Because confession is busy. I mean, they're either evil or corrupted.
Yeah. They're saying that number 9 is good, so... Wait. 9 is evil, 2 is
2 is
corrupt.
corrupted.
So you're
So
the
I think
liar.
the alchemist is also evil. Yeah, because the puka does the adjacent. Baker is weird. I don't even fully understand it.
Oh no.
Difficulty goes up again.
No.
Hi, Sophie.
No.
I said hi. I guess it just didn't pick up or something.
I heard you say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any crop? Oh yeah, nice blood doctor.
Okay.
Oh, and puka. That means there's potentially 3 corrupted.
I'm okay, Sophie. How about you? We're gonna figure this out.
No.
Also, hi, Ava.
So,
Doing my best
counselor
right
has to be next to, like, Doctor
now.
or
Thank
Reg.
you, Ava.
Well, it has
about
to
the
be
Reg?
612. Yeah.
Should I just kill
So,
Scout?
I think that's a good idea.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chancellor's 2 cards away, you say?
Then, I think Bard is probably lying. Just because of how small the amount of people is.
You think who's lying?
I think the Bard is. They could be corrupted.
Not corrupted. Yep.
Yeah.
A real
There's
bard.
just too few people.
Like, just pointing a gun at one's back. Saying, I'm a real bard!
Yeah, exactly.
Shaman. Shaman.
Oh, Shaman is trippy. I thought you unlocked
Every
Shaman
single
later.
time you unlock a new card, you're just like, this is the worst one.
Yeah. Well, they get progressively more difficult. I wonder if they added a one evils.
There are 2 villager rolls. Oh boy. So, what are these fuckers?
Yeah, one of them has to be.
Yes, I am a streamer, Sophie.
Actually, do we have a doppelganger?
Oh, wait, you're talking
Because a
about Ava.
doppelganger
Sorry,
could
I'm a
also
dumbass.
give us one.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. Okay, let's try and figure this out. The right side is apparently more Eve. Okay, but how do they define what's the right and the left side? 'Cause,
1,
like, you could...
2, 3, 8, and 4 is right. 7, 6, 5, 8, and 4
There's a
is
shaman.
left.
One of them is a shaman, apparently. But They're saying that they're 2 cards away from the closest evil. We don't have a Slayer right now, and they're saying that one is good. So I'm gonna make an educated guess, and I was right.
Yeah. So 2 and
Okay.
4 can't be the shaman
So
then.
now we have to address the judges in the room.
So it has 8-10 picking. Because that was saying that it has to be 2 or 7. That's a lie, so it can't be 2 or 7. You have to reverse their logic.
Okay, so we are there. 2 and 7 are not the shaman, so later.
Yeah. And the hunter is also pointing to 8, so that works.
Oh my
God!
god!
Yeah, this fucker. Yeah, this one's insanely difficult.
That one actually is the worst.
Because the puppet does not lie. And we also have to get rid of the puppet.
Oh, and even worse, it's a puka.
Add the
Drunk!
drunk. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
One of these knitters seems to be lying.
3 has to be lying.
Corrupted.
Because the puppet, by definition, has to be adjacent to something. Because the puppet is always adjacent to the puppeteer.
It was a drunk.
Effectively, we get a reduced penalty from a chunk. The amulet's 2 HP point.
What is even going on anymore?
Oh, there's no chunk now. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Couldn't kill 7.
7 has to be the puppets.
But doesn't
Wait,
the puppet
but-
have to be next to the person?
The puppeteer has to be next to the puppet.
I'm thinking maybe 5 and
That's
6.
usually how you find the puppet. So that has to be Oracle or Slayer. Oracle is bad. So Arbe is trying to cheat. Oh yeah, because puppet tells the truth.
I forgot. I thought we still had to do
Yeah.
not accounted for.
Dreamer,
Thank you, Ava.
you
but
tell
I'm
me
not
if you figure out
interested
how to
in
use this one.
getting more art at this time. Pick 2 characters. Roll once among them. That's not-
Oh, they changed it actually. Oh, like the streamer was so complicated before.
Thank
I
you.
honestly have no idea how to fight Jammer before.
Card away from a corrupted character. Not corrupted. Okay, so you're lying.
Baker has to be lying because there's no original Baker. Because how it works is you have an original Baker, and that changes another role into a Baker. But there's no original Baker. That means I1 is a fake. They're corrupted. Bard's lying. Do we have a puka?
They're both saying that 7's a Chancellor.
Last met.
And they're saying that 7's saying the truth.
What does Dreamer do? It changes what Dreamer does.
There's a bard or a ba among the two of them.
If I'm understanding it right,
Okay, so that was the ba.
and that means that Bard is wrong.
Okay, so
Because
they're
how
right.
Dreamer say that word is that one
Card away from a
roll is
corrupted
right?
character.
No, that means that Bard is wrong.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it worked.
So Dreamer tells you one mind, one truth. So because Bob was right, that means that Bard was right. One second. I am never using this filament spool ever again. Just only held them out times I have to untangle that thing.
Damn it!
Not the Upmar wise, at least. Is my on the chat? Hmm. But she artists, I see. Eva John in a
I'm
shed.
gonna try one more
Not
round.
push things.
See what we get. Fucking hell.
Infestors, does he mean they're corrupted or evil? We have an original data. That means we can't have the other two.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
So according to Bishop, 3 or 6 is evil. Because 5 is the outcast. And 9 also says 6 is evil.
Okay.
But guess that means it's 7?
This is me too.
That was the
I'm
puppets.
also dizzy.
Being 2 or polar would be the... It would have to be, yeah. Bishop was
Alright, the
targeted.
closest evil was claw. Nice.
So... If you were 8 or Empress.
If we assume that he is true, then it can't
Yeah.
be the Empress. Otherwise, he'd say it was equidistant. So I guess 8.
But if... Because we have 2 evils left. If Enlightened was evil, they'd be 1, which means they'd be saying... But if it's 9, then it could be the Enlightened.
I don't know.
I'd say go for...
Go
Right.
for what?
Go for 9? So it has to be 1 then. There we go.
Okay,
How
I'm
much-
actually gonna... Cat.
Yep.
I'm actually getting kind of dizzy. I think I'm going to need to stop, okay? Sorry.
That's perfectly fine. No worries.
I did enjoy this, and I'd be willing to do this again with you at some
Yeah, it's
point,
fine.
but, like, right now, I think I need to lay down. Sorry for the shorter
Yeah.
stream, guys, but like, this week was bleh since I got sick. But now I'm feeling better. I'm not fully there yet. Anyway, see you guys again
Yeah.
soon.
You're
Bye
best.
for now. And yeah.
Thank you all for coming. Goodbye.
And even